Okay, so this is going to be incredibly lazy. I am so sorry I'm late for work, but Stace.
But here's some of the things that folks were saying about Keke. So when she posted this right here, this is when things are posted to her fans. So the title of the pod was No Easy Answers, Accountability, and Moving Forward with Jonathan Majors. The person said this is not serious, right? In response to that, this person says, every couple of years, Keke Palmer tells us she's a terrible person, but it gets swept under the rug because she talks like an old lady. This right here says black women suffer the most from DV and still rally behind abusers. I just don't get it. It's sad. Keke Palmer having an abuser on the podcast after being a victim herself is, and the message being accountability. So then they posted this right here of her with R. Kelly, saying y'all act like Keke Palmer wasn't in the studio sitting on R. Kelly's lap and posting him on her Snapchat story.
Okay, so credit down below, all right? I feel as though you guys are just triggered by Keke Palmer. You're triggered by Keke Palmer because she's too realistic of a person. She's too relatable. A lot of you are triggered by her. A lot of black women are triggered by her because a lot of black women are her. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's be honest about it. Again, lazy video. Stace, please take it.
Ron Wiggins, whom shared the leaked information that we covered yesterday, he's unearthed an excerpt from Keke's book where she admitted to being abusive in a past relationship. So the book was titled I Don't Belong to You, and it reads this right here. As my resentment grew, my darkness started showing up. Old bad habits, defense mechanisms, hurt people. Sometimes I went off on him just to get a rise out of him. I couldn't express my pain, and the fact that he couldn't see I was hurting caused me, I think, to subconsciously show him through making him feel that same hurt. And just like that, our relationship became physically and emotionally abusive, and mostly on my part. Sometimes we think only guys can be abusive, and it's not true. Things can get out of hand for anyone when you have feelings you ain't dealt with. There was one time in the middle of the night when we got into a crazy fight. I should say morning because it was like 3 a.m. and I wanted him to leave. He wouldn't, and he wouldn't let me leave. I was texting my best friend Jamie the whole time, and like in a movie, she hopped out of her bed without question and came to pick me up. He left when he realized I'd called her to come, but when she dropped me off the next morning, he somehow was right on the couch. He never hit me, but we fought for the first time 2 years of living together. I started to feel so ashamed, as if I was turning into the monster that I promised myself I would never become. This wasn't me. Who was this? How did I end up on this end of it? How? I thought to myself. By the third year, I told myself I couldn't be that person anymore. If that's what this relationship brought out of me, I didn't want it. I was tired of feeling like he was my responsibility, and the fact that our relationship had become codependent in every area.
Okay. What she said in that book, a lot of you bitches are doing. You wanna know how I know? Because I used to do it too. And I know several women that do this, okay? Yes, my ex, he was physically abusive. He was sexually abusive. He was verbally abusive. He was financially abusive. I was abusive too. When I found Facebook messages on my fucking iPad, like, you ain't even log out, dummy. Like, I called that man stupid. I called him, what did I say? I called him a fat, fucking, faggot ass, dumbass nigga almost every day. Instead of what? Just leaving. Instead of just leaving. When I found the messages, girl, and it was fucked up. It wasn't even, yeah, that's how I found out I cheated, but there was, like, the cheating was the bottom line. Like, there were so many layers in that message that I was like, what the fuck is going on? Is somebody going to jail? Type shit. So when I found that message, we used to have these giant pickle jars. This is back in the day when they used to make them, like, but I think you can only get them at Costco now. But we used to have them big ass pickle jars, and
yeah, so the statute of limitations has not ran out on this. I'm sorry, but
wait, hold on.
I have to take this out.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to cut that part out. I've done some things that I could probably still get in trouble for. And unless not unless I just sit up here and admit it, which I just did. But ain't nobody got hurt. Nobody went to the hospital. Like, nobody died or anything. Did I cut him up? I don't know. Regardless, instead of what? Just leaving, getting up and leaving. You're so worried. How could you, Keke Palmer, have Jonathan Majors on your podcast when you are an abuse survivor? Ma'am, she is an abuser. What are you she's an abuser. This is kind of on brand. And I don't want to say she's an abuser, like she's an active abuser. I don't want to say insinuate that like Jonathan Majors is an abuser or anything like that. I don't want to put all of that on somebody. As much as I hate my ex, yes, he beat the fuck out of me. I'm sure he has not laid a single finger on his new wife. I'm fairly positive that that's not what's going on. Let me shut up. So, this isn't me defending my ex either. And this isn't me defending any abusers. I'm just saying, y'all motherfuckers is triggered by Keke Palmer. Because she be saying shit that y'all be wanting to say. She be saying shit that y'all be doing. She's admitting the shit that she be doing. And you all judgy. But you over here doing the same fucking thing. You mean to tell me you ain't never, ever. You a motherfucking lie to him. You a motherfucking lie. And if you have it, if you really and truly have it, congratulations to you. You are the least toxic person on earth. I don't know if they hand out medals for that. I don't know. I don't know if you get awards for being, I don't know, a decent fucking human being. I don't know if they give out awards for that. But you are a human being and you're gonna fucking make mistakes. She wrote about it in the book. And it triggered you. It triggered men because a lot of men go through this shit. And they feel like they cannot say anything about it. They can't say nothing about it. Because why? You're a man. But I still think it's important because it's important to know that, yeah, women can be abusive. We can be abusive. Yes, my ex did horrible things to me, but I was no innocent dove. I wasn't. I was no innocent dove. That's not to say that I deserved any of that shit. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, I didn't. Nobody deserves to go through the hell that I went through. But at the end of the day, I could have just fucking left. Like I did. At the end of the day, I fucking left. And it took a fucked up situation in order for that to fucking happen. An incredibly fucked up situation. All because I was afraid of being alone. I was so afraid of who Marissa was without this person. I don't know who that is. And I don't like change. I'm not a fan of change. I'm trying to get used to that because life changes. So I'm trying to get used to it. But I'm not a fan of change. I don't like change. I like for things to stay the same. I don't like up and down, wishy-washy, back and forth, this and that. I don't like that. I like stability. That's what I like. I like stability. So, but I'm trying to get used to the changes. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't even know where the fuck I was going with that. But I will say this much. I'm trying to get some overtime hours. And I just wanted to lay out this video real quick. Because y'all are dragging the fuck out of Keke Palmer for no reason. No reason at all. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Girl, go to therapy. Boy, go to therapy. Did Keke do that? Did you have an ex, Keke, sir? Do you have an ex, Keke? Do you have a current Keke? Get out. 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 This is your sign. Get out. Get out. If it makes you be so incredibly toxic, get the fuck out. Let me stop. I'm no relationship coach. I've never had a successful relationship in my life. Do not listen to me. I could be completely wrong on that. I don't know. But I do know this. Y'all are triggered by Keke Palmer. Anyway, but I said what I said. And y'all can die mad about it. Or you can agree with me. Either way. Like and subscribe or whatever. Bye. Or don't.